We got some more clown business.
Hey.
We did the Joker, now we're going to do 3 from Hell. Of course, that's on more like Otis. I've been talking about a few years going out on Halloween when for trick-or-treaters coming around dressing up as Captain Spaulding. So this year, Sid Haig passed away, who I got his autograph and came out to Horror Fest and watched us. He did a lecture for an hour. I decided, well, maybe this year I'll do Captain Spaulding's. So, of course, the bow tie isn't quite as big as his. I thought this would be bigger when I ordered it. And the hats, you know, they have 2 sizes. One of the big stovetops, or these little 3-inch ones, or his was probably about a 6-inch. But I said, screw it, I'm going with it. I got the makeup and stuff, bald cap. So I'm going to attempt to go Captain Spaulding from House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and the newest one, 3 from Hell.
Yeah. So, hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here with my buddy John, and we're going to be reviewing 3 from Hell.
Yeah, in case you wonder like about Sid Haig's character in the movie, what's going on with him, keep in mind he was pretty sick at the time.
You know, he
passed away this year. So that'll explain what's going on with his character in the movie. We won't give away too much.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace,
Sid.
Rest in peace, Sid Haig, though, you know, because I didn't get... I mean, I don't have a chance to do everyone, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's so many people, and that was really sad that he went.
Well, we wanted to see this, but, you know, it's limited release at theaters. I don't know if it played around here, but where it was playing, it might have been like 15 or 20 bucks a ticket or something like that. But I also knew that it was being dumped to Blu-ray and such right away. So I pre-ordered a copy and got mine in a few days ago. So I wanted to watch it this weekend so Jason could do a review. I don't know how many people have done reviews out there.
I know one person did.
Yeah.
Well, what's that all stitched together guy that...
I have no idea.
He dressed like... I mean, some people dress in outfits like John. Well, John dressed in an outfit. But, I mean, he has a lot of viewers. I mean, it's
but anyways, this would be the 3rd movie in the House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. And each one, you know, the 2nd and 3rd one, all start up where the previous one left off, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know?
Yeah, well, this one, I mean, they go to jail and stuff like that.
Not exactly like the moment, but, you know, okay, you know, here's what's going on since the last movie. Yeah. But I think they did a really good job.
I think this is my favorite of the 3. I mean, I like the retro look, especially during the first half hour of, like, interviews and stuff. Like Sid Haig, you know, you saw him a little bit towards the beginning, and you could tell that his health was deteriorating. You know what I mean? But I mean, he was brilliant in it, and the whole thing was wonderful. I liked that Danny Trejo was in it in a small part. The one guy from Sons of Anarchy the whole thing was really wonderful.
When
and
Howard has appearance, we still understand.
I don't understand why
we won't talk too much about it. It's like,
I don't understand.
Like, what's going on?
Well, I don't understand why the clown came to the door. They weren't kids or something like that. But I mean, I don't know. There might be a video on YouTube describe why he did that. But I mean, it was still pretty awesome. And then Sherry is like, oh my God, she's so hot. Sherry's a zombie.
Yeah, I liked all 3. I was telling Jason earlier, the first one I kind of wished he would have split that into 2 movies because you had almost like 2 things going on there. You had like the Firefly family, that could have been the one movie where it's going on in a house, and then the second movie should have been the Dr. Satan stuff. I've been interesting to separate those 2 and do fuller stories. Like I would like to see a lot more in Dr. Satan. And one of the deleted scenes for the second movie is where he's in a hospital and Rosario Dawson plays a nurse, and you know he kills her and escapes, I think, if I remember correctly. But it didn't really fit the rest of the movie, so Rob cut it. Yeah. But it's been interesting to see more on Dr. Satan and his whole experiments and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was really they had he released a G-rated one called 3 from Gosh Darn Heck, and that was only like about a half hour long. And
now starring Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. God.
Yeah, they did a good job. It's what do you expect? And they brought in the guy who played Doomhead in 31, Rob Zombie. He's a new addition. And I wasn't sure if he's supposed to be the same character or not, but I didn't see anything saying he was.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting if he would have tied them two together and he's the same character. Yeah. But I don't know if he's supposed to be because he has a different name in this. But maybe just not. That would have been kind of neat if he was. But Doomhead could just be one of his nicknames.
And it's cool they did a lot of movie references this one. With this one, too. Mentioned Desperate Hours, the old one, not the remake with Mickey Rourke, which I remember seeing in the military theater. They said if that guy, if he does something, he had a gun to his head, it's going to be Bad Day at Black Rock. That's another movie. They had like clips from some public domain stuff, including... that's
because Rob Zombie's a huge movie.
Bela Lugosi meets the Brooklyn Gorilla, which I liked, and they mentioned they had Quasimodo, Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I never saw. But I mean, he mentioned the Charles Lawton one, which I did see on the late night movie that Vance McBride used to do the host and stuff like that. I mean, it was wonderful. Every time I say as a kid, I remember I used to say Hunchback of Notre Dame, instead of Notre Dame. But I mean, I loved it. Yeah, Dame Dawn, which is dead. But it was really good. This is a great one.
Yeah.
Too. It's a lot of fun. I think it might have been the longest one at almost 2 hours.
Right.
But I mean, the other ones are like, and also I know on when I saw House of a Thousand Corpses originally, I didn't know who Rainn Wilson was until I saw The Office, and I looked back and that's Rainn Wilson was in there, which was different. I mean, because sometimes you don't notice people until they become famous. Just like, I remember seeing Rocky 3 at the theater, and the opening scene with Thunderlips, that was Hulk Hogan, but I didn't know who he was at the time.
Yeah, he was.
And then I saw it later on, and hey, I didn't know Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was Thunder. I didn't know because I only saw one at the theater, and then I remember watching it again with Dad at the beginning, and I said, Hulk Hogan, oh crap. Or like Annie Potts was in that Mark Harmon movie, Corvette Summer, before I knew who she was from like Designing Women and stuff.
But it's if you like the first two, you'll like the third one. If you didn't like him, you won't like the new one.
But I like his series better than I liked his other movies. But I mean, I think this is probably my favorite. Cause I like the retro look and stuff. And there's the aquarium. Because I gotta send you what my outlet of the Roku looks like. Because you have the aquarium, but you have an updated one. Mine was from Sister Company 2000. One day I will film the background. I'll send it to you because that's the one my sister has too. Because it's different than that. So I guess that's it for our review of 3 from Hell. So until next time, bye please. Take care, my legion. I give it a 10 out of 10, by the way.
Make sure you eat some fried chicken.
Yeah, eat some fried chicken. Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10 in case I didn't give the score. All right. Take care, everybody, and take care, my legion.